Okay, now let's talk about jailbreaking a device. Now, before we get started with this, I want to throw out there that jailbreaking can be dangerous. There have been instances where people have gotten ransomware, they have gotten their accounts stolen, everything like that by using a jailbreak. The thing that we're going to be doing with jailbreaking is we're going to be decrypting SSL traffic. So anything that you're sending through the jailbroken device, if somehow they're sending that data somewhere, you might be leaking some of your credentials, your Apple ID, anything like that. So you have to be really careful when you're using a jailbreak. I would not use anything that is not like a burner account for any of the applications you'll be using, or using like a burner Apple ID as well, just in case anything bad happens. I do not trust jailbreaks in terms of their security, because honestly, you're breaking the security when you're using a jailbreak, right? So we want to be very careful with what we're doing when we're using a jailbreak. Now, with that said, if you do have an account stolen or something like that, I have warned you fairly and squarely here, so do not come to me saying, hey, my device got ransomwared, or hey, my accounts got stolen because of this jailbreak. You want to be careful here. You could possibly install malicious applications by using this. You can install third-party applications that are not intended to be given by Apple to be used on your phone. So just keep that in mind before you go any further. Jailbreaking, though, is necessary for doing iOS pen testing because it's our last resort to be able to break things like SSL pinning. Now, the jailbreak that we're going to be using in this course is one called CheckRain. It's right here on Google. You can just do a quick search for CheckRain. Okay, I'm going to click into CheckRain, and all you really have to do is just scroll down and download this application for Mac. I actually have it already installed. You would just download this for Mac OS, install it just like any application, and it's going to be looking for your Apple device. I also have my Apple device plugged into my computer right now. Let me just show that on the screen. So here is my iPhone plugged into my device. After I have CheckRain installed properly, I'm going to open the application here. And now you can see that right here is the CheckRain application. Now, in my case, to be able to jailbreak, because my iPhone is a different version of iOS, so it says, sorry, iPhone 7 Global is supported, but iOS 14.7.1 is not. So I actually have iOS 14.7.1 installed on my iPhone, but it is still possible to jailbreak the iPhone because they have some developer options here in CheckRain. So I can actually just click options here and then click allow untested iOS, iPad, TV OS versions. So if CheckRain is telling you that it could not jailbreak your device, you might need to check this text box to allow the untested versions. Because iOS 14.7 is pretty new, they don't necessarily 100% support it at this point. I'm sure in the future they will have some new jailbreaks that will be able to handle these iOS versions. Again, this is the reason why I wanted you to have an iDevice with iOS 14.7 or less for this course, because you might have some problems with your jailbreak. Now, before we start doing this, there is a huge note here saying, please ensure you have a backup of your device before applying the jailbreak. Yes, if the jailbreak fails, it is possible that your device could be completely bricked and impossible to use. So make sure that you're making a backup of your device before you're doing this. In my case, I'm okay with losing all my data if something does go wrong. I'm going to click start here with CheckRain. It's going to say it's using an iOS version that is not supported, but that's okay. So I'm going to click OK. And now we're going to click next. Now on the device itself, it's going to start entering recovery mode. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see this on the iOS device itself. Yep, it looks like the screen is not showing, but it's showing a little arrow with a screen and like a charging cable with support.apple.com/iOS iPhone/restore on the screen. I'll probably add some pictures of what this looks like in the course notes. So now we need to follow this part to enter the DFU mode to actually jailbreak our device here. We're going to click start here when we're ready. Press and hold the side and volume down buttons together, and then release the side button, but keep holding the volume down button. You have to do this physically on the iPhone device while it's still connected to your laptop. So I'm going to click start. I'm going to start pressing and holding the side and volume down buttons until the screen goes black. Then I'm going to release the side button and keep holding the volume down button until checkra1n says I do not have to. Okay, and it looks like it's going here. And eventually you will start to see some letters scrolling across the screen, and it's going to say like checkra1n and boot up the device again and start to jailbreak. Should have the Apple logo with like the checkmate symbol, the checkra1n symbol on there. You can see now that the device is booting according to checkra1n. I'll add some pictures of this in the course notes as well, so you know that the process is happening. Okay, and I am back into my iPhone device now physically. It should pop right back up here. Yep, here we go. So here is my now jailbroken device. I'm going to get some error messages here for messages that did not send. And if you see this Cydia or Kydia application, then the jailbreak has worked successfully. So this is how you know that the jailbreak has worked successfully. You can see that we have Cydia installed here. Oops, looks like I'm having some errors here because I have a proxy set up. Let me turn off my proxy real quick. Okay, so here we are in Kydia or Cydia, however you say it. And this is where we would be able to actually install a ton of different applications that are not available on the Apple Store. One of the ones that is going to be most important is going to be the Burp Suite mobile assistant. We'll get to that when it's time. You can also go to the checkra1n application here, and this is how you would know that the application is jailbroken as well. So at this point, we now have a jailbroken phone if you are looking at the checkra1n loader here, and you're also looking at the Kydia installer here. If you wanted to install new applications, you can just do a search here and look for package names, anything like that. We'll be using this a little bit to actually install some tools like the Burp Suite mobile assistant. So if you're at this point, you have successfully jailbroken your device.